What if Rome never fell? Imagine a world where the Roman Empire never collapsed. Picture cities as advanced as ancient Rome, filled with aqueducts, baths, and towering structures still thriving today. What would this world look like? How would it differ from our reality? In this video, we'll dive into the alternate history of a world where Rome never fell. The fall of Rome. What actually happened? To understand what could have been, let's first look at why Rome fell. The Western Roman Empire officially ended in 476 AD due to several factors: political instability, economic troubles, internal strife, and constant barbarian invasions. But the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, survived for nearly 1,000 years longer. What if Rome had remained united and stable, weathering the challenges it faced?
Rome's stability, a more united Europe. If Rome had maintained political stability, Europe's history could have been vastly different. In our timeline, the fall of Rome led to the rise of feudal kingdoms and the eventual formation of nation-states like France and England. Without the collapse, the power vacuum in Europe wouldn't have existed, preventing the rise of monarchies and the violent power struggles that followed. The 100 Years' War between England and France, it might never have happened. The chaotic medieval period we know today could have been replaced by continued Roman administration, with governors maintaining law and order under the emperor.
Technological and economic development, a more advanced world. Rome was a powerhouse of innovation. From advanced road systems to aqueducts and urban planning, they were ahead of their time. Had the empire continued, many of these technologies could have been refined further, speeding up humanity's technological progress by centuries. Imagine if Rome had discovered the steam engine during the first millennium, an industrial revolution centuries earlier than ours. Cities might have developed into bustling hubs of technology, connecting Europe, North Africa, and parts of the Middle East with efficient trade routes. With a vast empire and robust trade, global economies would have integrated sooner. Commerce between the East and West could have strengthened, perhaps even leading to early globalization. Religion and culture, a different religious landscape. A united Roman Empire could have led to significant religious and cultural changes. Christianity played a crucial role in Rome's later years, but the rise of Islam in the 7th century created a massive cultural shift in the Middle East and North Africa. If Rome had continued to dominate these regions, the spread of Islam might have been limited or delayed, leaving Christianity as the dominant global religion. Moreover, with a more stable Roman Empire, philosophical and scientific advancements may have surged earlier. Without the power vacuum and religious strife that followed Rome's collapse, institutions like the Library of Alexandria might have survived longer, preserving knowledge. Expansion, Rome's conquest of the New World. If Rome had persisted, its hunger for expansion could have driven them to explore unknown territories like the Americas. While Spain and Portugal led the charge in our timeline, imagine if Roman ships had crossed the Atlantic first, discovering the New World. Roman soldiers, settlers, and scholars might have encountered the indigenous civilizations, such as the Maya or the Aztecs, much like the Spanish did centuries later. What would Rome's colonies in the Americas look like? Perhaps the spread of Roman law and infrastructure would have created more stable societies. It's possible that Roman influence could have blended with native cultures, creating unique hybrid societies with a Roman twist. Avoiding major conflicts, no world wars. The continuation of Roman rule could have averted many of the conflicts that arose in modern Europe. The Napoleonic Wars, the Crimean War, and even World Wars I and II might never have happened. A strong centralized Roman government across Europe would have created a buffer against the rise of nationalism and colonial empires, preventing the alliances and power struggles that led to the world wars. Without a fractured Europe, colonial empires might never have formed in the way they did, changing the landscape of global conflicts, alliances, and even the Cold War. Conclusion: what could have been? In this alternate history, the world would have been vastly different, possibly more united, technologically advanced and globally interconnected. But with Rome's continued dominance, we might have missed out on key innovations and movements that arose from the challenges of a fractured world. What we've gained from the rise and fall of civilizations is a patchwork of diversity, innovation, and resilience. The fall of Rome set the stage for the world we know today, but imagining a world where it never fell offers a fascinating glimpse into what could have been.